You know something, Skull? I saw your last promo. And I have to say, for once, you're finally starting to get it. And you might be questioning right now why I'm holding both championships. I'm holding the HPW Heavyweight Championship because I'm the HPW Champion. And I'm wearing the NBYWA Heavyweight Championship. Now, why am I holding these championships when I say it's not about the hardware? Well, it's simple. My suspension is up. So first off, I want to thank HPW for unsuspending me because they know where the marketability is. It runs through Sean Steel, number one. Number two, with HTR entertainment policy, if you're a champion, you have to wear it on film. And since I don't have my digital camera that, yes, I was using to film this promo, and I have the HTR entertainment camera crew with me, I have to wear the hardware. Do I really care about it? Not really. But at the same token, I want to wear it because I'm proud of it. Because it just goes to show how great I am. And you know something? This isn't going to work. Give me 1 second. Just stay right there. I know I'm not supposed to move. But this is going to be kind of lengthy. And quite frankly, I don't feel like standing anymore. As I have stood for the longest time. So therefore, I'm going to sit for this one. You know something, Skull Jr.? You come out and tell me that I'm a redneck from southeastern Ohio. Okay, so what? If that's the stereotype that you want to put me under, that's great, because around here, the truth of it is, if you live in the mid-Ohio Valley, the Parkersburg, Belpre, Marietta region, this area is known for rednecks, queers, transvestites, emos, and punks. So which one do I really want to be classified as? Not that I have anything against emos or punks. If that's what the individual chooses to be, great. If I'm a redneck, so what? Rednecks are the ones who supposedly do the wrestling. That's what I do. That's what I've done for 17 years. So if I'm a redneck, oh well, I really don't care. But as far as my teeth being screwed up, yeah, they probably are. That's fine too. At least I brush them every day. That's what's important, right? You want to talk about coming down here, which is great, because I'm glad you finally, since May, have accepted the challenge. But you want to talk about kicking my ass? Kicking the fuck out of me? That's great. Because what you're going to quickly realize once you cross over into Hockingport, Ohio, where the show is going to take place, is my world of reality. You're living in a falsehood of reality. For the past couple of months, you've been living in a falsehood of reality. You're up there with THW, the NBYWA community, and thinking that your land is better than my land. Well, you might have more to do. I mean, this region is pretty boring, but it's what I call home. But reality here is just slightly different than the reality that you're used to. Because while you're going to high school or finishing up high school at the age of 17, I have already finished high school and I've done some college as well. But the most of my life has been wrestling. I have given up so much for whether it be the indies or the backyard because I love this business. It's what I do. I have been the mouthpiece for many. And if that pisses you off, so be it. I don't care. Do you want to know how many people, Skull, that I have pissed off in 17 years? More than I can count on one hand. Did I care then? No. Do I care now? Absolutely not. I wanted to do whatever it took to get you down here. And there's one thing that I wanted to correct you on. You want to call this street fight a triple threat. Well, you know something? From what I've been hearing for the past couple of months is that the guy that I supposedly stomped on when I took the NBYWA title is Lance Mannion. Well, if he was supposedly the NBYWA champion who did not speak up for himself and instead used the mouthpiece of Skull Jr., why not throw him into the mix? I'll gladly kick both your asses and show you who the real NBYWA heavyweight champion is. Because it's me. Yeah, clearly this might be an old WWF championship belt. And clearly it may not have the NBYWA on it. See, I took off the piece of paper earlier because it makes it look generic. It makes the NBYWA look paperish, which without me, clearly it is. Because without me, how many hits did you guys have on YouTube? Without me, how many people actually paid attention to the NBYWA outside of who already did? Not a lot. I have brought a lot of attention here because I must see. People want to see what I'm going to do next because there is no script involved. It's just me, you, and unfortunately James Blackwell. Who I'll take care of James Blackwell in September. I'm not wasting any more film on him. And plus, well, fact of it is, when I started, before I was able to shoot this, H2 Entertainment informed me, or actually my brother told me, not to mention James Blackwell in this promo due to some already internal heat. Whatever, I don't care. So this is basically directed towards you, Skull Jr. But you want to sit there and you want to take me down and tear me apart. That's great if that's the way you want to live your life. Because when I was in high school, I didn't have to worry about tearing other people down to make myself feel bigger than life. Because I already was bigger than life. You want to stand there in your bedroom, sway back and forth, use every vulgar word that your little puny brain can think of to tear me down. That's cool. See, when I used vulgarity at the beginning of this war, I did it for a reason. Because I wanted to get your attention, and it worked. It got your attention, or else we would not be where we are right now. And it got your attention. But then I wanted to take the intelligent route and tell you exactly how things are. And at this point, I think I've taken the intelligent route. Because right now, I've brought you down to the level to where I was at to get your attention. Because now you're dropping the F-bomb. Now you're saying shit. Now you're saying ass. The typical high school retarded kid that you are. I mean, really? Come on, dude. And I'm really glad that that was your last promo before the show. Because the promos themselves are getting pretty old. I could sit here and talk all day. It doesn't matter to me. But I want to get to the show. And I'm thrilled to death that you have confirmed that you are coming. Because I am going to beat you within an inch of your life. Yeah, it's a street fight. So what? It's not a wrestling match. But then comes my ability. I can make anything into a wrestling match. So you're going to come down to southeastern Ohio. Who knows what's going to happen in a street fight? The only thing that I do know for certain is the fact that I'm going to beat the living hell out of you. And if Lance Mannion, by some odd chance, decides to say yes, I will join this triple threat and make it a four-way, beat the hell out of him too. I plan on beating two guys right now. James Blackwell and you. And if Lance joins the party, beat him too. It's like I said in the last one, it doesn't matter if there's 4 guys, 5 guys, 6 guys, 7 guys, 8 guys, whatever. Let's make it a rumble, okay? I'll beat all of you. I've been in a rumble before. I've won them. Lost a few too. But the important part is I've won them. I've got the experience. I know what it takes to win a match. And then all of a sudden you want to get pissed off because I've torn you down personally. A wrestler does not take somebody down personally. Isn't that the start of how feuds begin? I think that it is, because that's what you call a feud. I'm sorry if I'm breaking kayfabe, but that's how a feud begins, is by tearing an individual down. If you don't like the fact that I'm tearing you down and being real with you and stating facts, then by all means, lose some weight. Grow some balls. Go through puberty. Do whatever it takes. I don't care. Facts are facts, Skull. And when you get to southeastern Ohio, more importantly, when you get to Hockingport, Ohio, all bets are off. Reality will hit you. It's going to hit you like a brick wall as soon as you hear my music. Even though I'm unsuspended right now, I'm not signed by HPW. They think I am, but I'm not. And this might be filmed by HT Entertainment, but I still consider myself a free agent. A free mouthpiece, so to speak. Because I am still speaking for those who are too afraid to speak for themselves. That's what this is all about, Skull, opening the door of opportunity. This isn't about the Promise Sean Steel, or just about, actually. This is about me, but this is also about other people who see a door and are too afraid to go through it. So at homecoming, be prepared. Be privileged that you actually get to share a tarp with me. Because I will bring this title. And we can unify them. That's cool. I'll gladly take your title from you, because that's exactly what's going to happen. And if you want to sit there and steal my trademarks, everybody else has, that's fine by me. It just shows your lack of creativity. It shows that you have to steal from others. And it shows exactly who you are. Because I look into your eyes, Skull, and I see fear. First mistake on your part this war. This is September 3rd. I'm going to take that fear, and I'm going to use it. So come on down to southeastern Ohio. We'll unify these babies right here. And I'll walk out with both of them unified. And if you want to stick around and come back for Halloween, that's cool. Because, like Halloween states, I'll show you what it's like to walk with the devil. That, my friend, is what you call a promise.